back there, clear all that stuff out there, get this space leveled, and then give thanks today. We are here in the community. A long time coming. We got some things for the greenhouse here. You see these banging hoops right here? These hoops are gonna have some beautiful vegetation up under them. One step at a time. Pose here is going out. Space. See that landing right there? Right here. And this don't look like much, but this right here is a pear tree. Bearing right now. But it's gonna have some amazing pears in it coming the season. Then we're gonna throw some Oregon all up and around it. Actually, there's two of them over here. And this space here. About to get this all cut down, cleared out some more. We got some houses over there where we're gonna get have the water coming from. We got some pumps back there, clear all that stuff out there, get this space leveled, and then get this thing up and running. Another hub coming your way from this place we call Hell Half Acre. That's where I'm from, family. So we're giving back. We'll make it an amazing space to come through, get some good vegetables, good vibes, stay like a retreat type thing, you know? It's all in the, where it used to be all just here. Now you see it's out here. And now it's about to be a little farther, holding space for all those in residence, and give thanks for all those who supported mentally, physically, financially. Give thanks. We're gonna keep this thing popping, growing. I'm gonna keep documenting step by step. Top speed. Yeah, man. Mr. MVP. MVP, my brother here. Oh yeah. Saying it out. Looking good, looking good, looking good. I say oh. Give things as above. We down here making it down below. Unmute, brother.
Honest, thank you for joining today. It's lovely to be streaming with you from live here from King Street, where I've been spending some time getting real close to the earth, feeling the vibration, collaborating, building community together, building bonds while also connecting to the land, planting willow trees out here, connecting to the waters, and it just feels good to see something that you've been dreaming about for a long time: sustainability, building together, intentional living, sustainable living. And now we're starting to see it accumulate and start to show up in real life. And this is just the beginning here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and his family. All right, so if you don't know the Supreme Brother Sarang, if you're new to the channel, so we've been connecting for I don't know, definitely for over what, 6 months now.
Yeah,
over 6
more
months.
than that too.
Yeah, actually, yeah, a little more.
Because we've been connected through the secret energy community.
That's how we met.
Yeah,
you know, connecting with tribe who's on the same frequency, and you realize that you hold pieces to the same puzzle. And once you communicate organically, vulnerably, transparently, you begin to find unique bonds that connect you way farther than this lifetime, and that you're supposed to merge. You're supposed to come and share. And actually, the first person that told me about Brother Sarang was Sister Neva in Tribe. And she was like, yo, hit up Brother Sarang. You should guys connect. I guess she sensed like a similar vibe and some of the things that we were talking about doing. And within a couple of weeks, we started talking. Mm-hmm. You know, and so Secret Energy, you can find it at secretenergy.com for those who are new. Most people who's going to be tuning in, they probably already aware of Secret Energy, but we practice open source spirituality, aid each other on finding uniqueness. We have soul coaches like myself, and the beautiful, amazing people who are on the same journey, just on different paths. And as we communicate, we realize that, hey, we can learn a lot from each other. We can build together. We can work together. And so I invited Brother Sarang to come down and assist. And he graciously accepted and came with his best foot forward, answering the call, coming with solutions. And that's his strong suit. I'm just getting into the farming life. This is something he's been planning to do for quite some time. Yeah. So you can tell a little bit about some things that you do with the land, who you are.
Yeah. So I'm Sarang, and everything I do, I'm kind of calling it the Audam Barak, and that's a Sanskrit term. It means forest of wisdom. And so I've been planting trees, working from different angles to see intentional communities happening, and even learning the hard way at times of how that is one of the hardest seeds that will ever grow. But still, I am just learning more and more about this, and it's very much tied to my purpose here. And so instead of thinking of physical orchards and fruit trees and physical places, I realized that what I'm really planting is the forest of wisdom, and it's something we're all planting together. And I even realized at one point that owning land and wanting to own it and becomes a huge trip up too in changing the way we live and changing our relationship to the land. So I see the forest of wisdom as everywhere, and it's those of us who are tapping into the wisdom and living with it. We are part of the forest. Everyone is invited, and I see that spirit of those old growth trees tapping into the ancient memory, the mycelium network, as simply all of this. The only step it takes to start, we go within and we come into nature and we find our reflection here, and we get deeper into our nature-based practice, and it just shows us, like the mirror it is, our gifts.
Exactly. And as we continue to talk and get to know each other, we also find that we're both musicians and we love to play music, sing, hum randomly, at any time. And it's just one of those things that we say, hey, we can work and quote unquote work and play together, which all rolls into this beautiful passion ball to really have fun. That's what you do with balls, right? So my bro's gonna tell you some of his instruments, as I hear, and I'm gonna set up this next reel to come through, and we ain't gonna give it to you right off the bat, but we got a couple tunes to rock with you. So give me like 10 seconds, and we're gonna rock.
So our instruments are tuned in 432 hertz, and you're gonna enjoy the performance we put together, blending all kinds of styles: Native American flute, saxophone, electric guitar, and drum, and Curtis frequency maestro. And I also love any different musical instruments, so our compositions are just totally part of what we're doing. Is music, cannot be separated. Yes, so enjoy.
Okay. Wholeness family.
Hi. Wholeness.
We got first day labor is expected. I guess. So maybe not all expected. We toting some cement that we got a while back, and that over the rains the particles had basically moisturized the bags that were sitting under look at it right here.
Okay.
That was sitting under an outside tent, a garage type thing. So we had to bust all the bags up and then add water and then haul it.
Mix it. Well, we had to break it with a sledgehammer. Yeah. We were breaking rocks out here.
Yeah, sledgehammer, rock, what it was, big hammer, little sledgehammer, and hammer.
It's coming up. Some of the poles are set. And it's concrete cement.
Yes. Cover.
This will be sturdy and we'll grow food here.
Yes, yes, yes. One at a time. Coming to you through the frequency, harmonic synchronicity. Yeah, my brother, coming to you from the same mother. We nurture her and we give to her and we give to you, cause the fruits are true. Do you feel me? Do you feel the vibration that's emanating from the inside, anticipating what's coming? Do you feel it? We feel the building, feel the zealous, the brilliance, the good vibes coming, raining from on high. Frequency, they chilling. Gotta be still when you come through the terrain. You got to see where you are going, where you are flowing. As you come into different rhythms, pressure, remember to breathe. You got to breathe. In every situation, you got to breathe, 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 breathe. To Google and searching, well, we don't see no willows. We're looking for Willow Glen, Willow Creek,
Willow Pond,
Willow Lake,
yeah,
Willow Tree, Willow Date, Willow, whatever we can find. We're trying to find some willows. Please assist us in the space. If you know what one is, give us a ring.
And every one of these streets was named these things in these neighborhoods because there was once willows there. And so I think it's just a clear sign of where we need to get to.
Yeah, we're bringing willows back. Yeah. We went here, there, and everywhere, and we still can't find a willow tree. We done went to, I don't know how many miles we've covered. Search.
We've asked every single person we ran into, when was the last last time they saw a willow tree and if they know where we can find a willow tree.
Tell them why a willow tree? Why are we looking for a willow tree?
So, willow trees signify the healing of the water. Sometimes you don't want too much water. You don't want to feel flooded in. Other times you feel like you do anything to have some water around. And what willows do, symbolically and actually, they stabilize the watershed. They make sure that you can access water from the ground when you need it. But in times of flooding, like I don't know, get a lot of water here in the low country.
Yes.
It can help manage it, take it down with its big roots.
Yes. It's about to rain a little bit now. Yeah, so it's necessary, and it's like this mystical thing now, where everybody would ask if, have you seen a willow tree? Like, I don't remember when we saw a willow tree, and then they would say, I remember seeing one as a kid, and that has been the story for so many. And not knowing the actual value of nature and the things and what their purpose is, we then operate without that amazing tool that was given to us, even inherited. Like it's like people who spoil their inheritance, and that's what I say we did. Within the last decade, we had something we call the 1,000-year flood in South Carolina, and in the PD area, or the low country as we call it, there was much water and still is a lot of water because it's below sea level at many points here. And so, working with the ecology, way back when, let's say last couple centuries, there was a certain type of ecology here, plant life that was everywhere. And we actually went on what we do is we troubleshoot with spirit texts. We identify what is needed, and we go after solutions, mental, physically, and spiritually. And when we got to, or we put a different lens on the land, we ask questions. Why is there a lot of flooding here? What is going on with the land? What changed? Was it always a floodland? It wasn't. Found out one of the trees was missing from the ecology, because even when we look at street signs on the way here, we'll see Willow Glen, Willow Lane, Willow Avenue, all willow in it. Hence that this was a once willow habitat. And when we went to ask some of the elders, my grandmother, I asked her specifically, and she reminded me that when I was about 3, 4, 5 years old, they had a willow tree. And when she told me that, all of that, my time with the willows came back. How I would run through and play with the willow, come out with my face wet, pop a branch and kind of play with the flexibility of it as a rope or a lasso or something like that. And there used to be much more here. And in spaces like this where the water takes over in certain seasons. But so we're reintroducing the willows because we've been called to. It's a reason why we're here. It's a reason why you find harmony with the land, because there's a communication that needs to happen as we are husbands of the land, hence the word husbandry. We have to form a relationship, and within relationships there must be communications, as you know. Yeah, so family, we're bringing willows back. Yeah, we said it. We're bringing it back. And if you're looking for a willow tree, soon we're aiding in cloning some. So if you got a willow tree, holler at us. Send us a sample. We're looking for different types of willow trees and see what versions of them do best in what environments. So please share. If you have a willow, please take a picture of it, selfie with your willow tree, and tag us in it. We give thanks. We're looking forward to get to that growth because it's about a decade before we're gonna be
tree.
Let's go. The willow hunt is now over.
Yes. Willow trees. Nothing like planting some willow trees together and seeing what it can bring back to the land.
Yes, yes, yes. So in this call, we was like, yo, because you get inspirations for everything. So as you know, in this communication, these things are like antennas up here. And when you're communicating with the land, they love music too. So when we heard there was some mishaps, the land was like, I need something. Like, I need it. Tell me. I need willows. Willows is what I need. Hey, hey. I need willows. Willows is what I need. Can you bring them to me? All we need is a seed. Bring the willow to me, and I'll get the plants seed fed with the water. I'll give it to my daughters. All we need for you to listen to me, and I say, I need willows. Willows is what I need. Hey, hey, I need willows. Willows is what I need. Ooh, 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 ooh. Play on brother playing it. Rock it. I need willows. Willows is what I need. Hey, I need willows. Willows is what I need. And if you want to support some willows, give some contributions so we can get some more. Yes, yes, family. If you want to be a willow supporter, please. $70 will get us a willow tree. Plant it, the hydrogen and water, because we treat them nicely. With the hydrogen and water to get them started, tools to get it down, soil, and mulch. So $70 supporters, you're a willow supporter. $33, hey, you can get much mulch. So what do we got? Mulch we have here.
We plant mulch.
Yes, yes.
We have multiple types of willows. We want the native willow, the black willow, but we also want the weeping willow.
Yes, yes.
And then we get the shovels and we dig swales. A swale is a way to ensure that the water is managed on the land too. We want the water to come and stay. We want it to work for us without flooding the land, but instead enriching the aquifer under the land, which is gonna eventually water our plants for us and really put us back in touch with the cycles of rain, which are originally how crops were watered and food was grown.
And you will see this well, and that's again another one of the things that the genius my brother brought to the table and introducing into the ecology. And again, working together, you lean on each other's understanding and what they master. And as he brought that into it, we'll take you on a path through the swell, which the water will take to go to encourage the roots of the trees and the willows and things that we plant around it to go a bit deeper to get that water, which will increase the life of the willow, the strength of it, because it's going down further. And as you know, the deeper your roots go, the more solid you are in your foundation. So that's what we're doing. These things are symbolic, philosophical, and it's real. So creating a space like that we can have these
these larger than life. I mean, extended past the 77 or 7 years given to be able to pass them down to the next generation. If they say, hey, let's go sit under the willow. But we'll just on midnight, as there's Erykah Badu. If I pick my friends like I pick my fruit. My daddy told me that when I was only a youth. Don't waste my time trying to get what you got. Don't get what like, oh, my soul flies speed like a willow tree. Do we? So we're gonna take you through that path. Give them a couple more tunes and you get the thing right.
If I share my story, won't you plant a willow with me? And if I
breathe inside the magic of the earth that's inside of me, like the swaying of a willow tree, swept by a gentle autumn's breeze, or the name of my love painted on the oak leaves, or the fires of passion that stem from a small seed which glides through the atmosphere, riding on the wings of the wind into the stratosphere, pulsating like the embers of love for you, my dear. We begin and out over and under across the sea, finally until it unfurls and begins to release, revealing all its beauty to see. All its beauty to
You want to create a space that just opens up to you. Feels like home, relaxing, calming, and still have that sense of adventure that all of us incites to be. A type of adventure that yields fruit. Finding herbs, finding jewels that's benefit to you mentally, spiritually, and physically. On one of our adventures, we found something amazing. Alright, so this one we found actually from the thorns that they came out of the ground with. They're here. And we followed those thorns a little further down, and they were connected to this amazing Advent treasures. It's called sarsaparilla. It's phenomenal for the body. It's called a cure-all. And when you take a piece, a small piece, you boil it, it turns the whole thing dominantly red. It means there's a lot of iron in it. It also means it's good for the blood, ferrium, phosphates. It's good for men's vitality, women's vitality, testosterone, and many, many other things that you will find in this plant medicine. And as you connect with the land, you will find more in the land, because you'll find yourself when you buy yourself. And this is part of self, all is self. So you wait with something that's been here, and the size, I mean, it's been here for some time. as excavated and harvested, you can get a piece of it. Sarsaparilla donator will be sending you donations of sarsaparilla from land here. Much thank you. This is for and I give thanks. Have here calamus root. The soil so nice. Ay, ay, ay.
Wow, beautiful. That's exactly how it's.
Nice. Calamus root. Calamus root. Plant medicine for the body, native to the land. Treasures for forest adventures. And again, this is part of the vision that we have for the land and just cultivating space, period. Native people from the land should be eating native plants from the land. It speaks directly to your DNA. It speaks directly to you connecting to your ancient archives, and these adventures need to be had in a space that that you find balance in a harmonic space. And typically, you find yourself when you buy yourself. So create a space that you can travel by yourself, enjoy, and tap into the land, the wisdom of the forest. Adam Barak. Give thanks.
So there's a difference between farming and natural farming. There's a difference between gardening and guardianship. And what we find when we come to the forest is the ultimate template for regenerative agriculture. We find layers and layers of mulch filled with millions of microorganisms, mycelium, a nervous system that connects all the trees, just like the forces that connect each other. So we find vast communication. And we also find where the old support the young. You have big old trees, and then you have the baby saplings, and everything happens in a proper balance. So we'll find the forests are associated with the root chakra because it's that smell, it's that most base sense, and in those smells you find those ancient stories and those things that, those sensations that take a long time to mature. So we'll find 100-year-old medicinal roots, and here we'll also find ourselves as the Audambarak, Sanskrit forest of wisdom. is all about envisioning us as part of this construct, and so that we may grow up with our knowledge like trees.
Gonna give it love before we put it in this new home. Here. Just give it all love. You going away? All right, good job, It's the watermelon. Gonna put it in the ground. Sure.
Put those in there, so you gotta be gentle.
We can get some like for mulch it all in. And take one. So what nature does is uses all available resources, and so everything is able to be put in its proper space to regenerate. And so if we find tires that are polluting fields or polluting the water, it's actually an opportunity to, you don't have to burn it, you don't have to landfill it. Look at what it does. It retains heat, it's black, it provides borders, it raises up the garden bed to make it easier to act. So what we're doing is we planted some watermelons here, and they're gonna love the heat. They're gonna love sprawling their vines all down the sides of these tires, even covering it up from view. And yeah, here we're creating a little home with something that was just trash, and this is how we're incorporating nature's design here. And yeah, this is some of our gardening we've been sharing, and just love it out here. You need spaces like this to get that peace of mind and feel the calm, feel the elements. And we found so many medicinal herbs too, and that's, I feel like, part of the whole point to do natural farming versus just wanting to meticulously groom the land. You miss out on the greatest treasures that are coming from the land. So when you're out here, there is a whole seasonal clock happening. If you don't have your watch handy or your calendar, you can look outside and you can see what's growing on the ground, and it's going to give you even a clock of your organs, a clock of the 5 flavors and the 5 elements and the 5 seasons and the different cell salts. You'll see these wheels rotating through these living organisms. And one thing that's beautiful is that in the forest behind us, we found calamus and sarsaparilla, deep root medicines supporting your mental, your mind, body, and soul, supporting detoxification. And of course, in this spring season, it's exactly what we need out here. And we have that available too. For if you're an herbalist, you want that bulk order, or you just really want that fresh root medicine, we have those raw, fresh dug roots available. And just definitely that tea will put you right in line with the season.
Let me check if there's any questions or anything on the in YouTube. Family wholeness. Indeed, wholeness family. Yeah, we got a lot of love that's going in there. So we're gonna keep it flowing, showing some of the work that we've done. Yeah, we really be getting busy in every part of this thing, from getting up the boards, the poles, like everything organically. So we're building the greenhouse from scratch. So just to give you a bit of insight, a bit more on that. Yeah. It was amazing to be able to get the testing, okay, to be there every step of the way, you know, and do it yourself. You know where everything is. You're doing the blueprints for every part of it, from the mixing of the concrete to you know, putting the poles in the ground 2 feet each, measuring every process, every single thing, the ecology of it, what plants are going in, where it's going to be, you know, where the kids are going to fall in line in this projection, how do we assist, what do we give back. And building with Tribe has been, you know, my brother Sarang has just been phenomenal in the space where we can share dreams, ideas, and it's amazing because we also are crypto not, so we love cryptocurrency. So it's been amazing just to be in the journey where we even have costs. Like sometimes it's like a daily. We putting a couple $100 out, you know, $100, a couple $100 out, and where once sometimes we like would buy the whole thing, and like, okay, we're gonna buy everything we need for the moment, and then we have to like let that, you know, we don't use that particular thing until maybe the end of the week. Like, yo, we could have left that sitting in crypto, and they could, you know, wealthy bot could have taken that, and it flow a little bit farther, and so we had experiences where a couple times, like I think 3-4 times, where we had Litecoin, for example, and that's again one of the ones that wealthy bot carries, that we held. And once we have a Litecoin card too. So at those days that we were going to buy it every day when we were going to make the purchase, it was increasing. And it just happened to be like that. It's not like that all the time, but the days we actually went out there to the store to buy materials, we had increase. So it increased our buying power, just being now a new farmer of this caliber, where we can now have cryptocurrency. So in real time, using profits to build things that are the abundance. And some people, you know, trying to get like billions and millions from crypto, which is possible, but you really want to get these things that stand true to that outlive you before we get into the next spot.
Yeah, absolutely. This whole crypto thing is just teaching me about assets and liabilities, and you know, actually Curtis was instrumental in my ability to be here, because, you know, just helping me get even more, realizing that the gift that it is, that we can even do this, that we have access to this. And what it taught me is that not just being your own bank, okay, I'm taking control of my own money, there's no third party, just me and the blockchain. That's
one aspect of it. But now that I am feeling more in control of my money, I feel more in control of my time too. And I'm thinking of even my time as assets and liabilities. Like, it's a liability if you're holding something that's depreciating, or you could hold assets that are going to appreciate, like we were talking about Litecoin. But even this lumber and this cement, and thinking of these things, what are these going to add to my life? How are these assets? And it's just like a whole, I guess, energetic restructuring, because it's like, yeah, you could like buy your financial freedom somehow, but how are you going to spend it? Like, what do you want to do with your time? You know, me, I choose to come out here and we create assets for the community, things that are investments that are just really going to keep on giving.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And speaking of things that keep on giving, it's not it's so much. And we talk about wholeness a lot. We say, wholeness as the conglomerate of the moment, and it's so much in the moment. Every atom, every molecule, every moment, every feeling, and we ride this waves of current that we tap into, and in a way that really amplifies our own current. So you can even see something like I would say most of the times when I would feel when I would feel the most abundant, somehow it seemed like the charts would be going up. Like, I don't know if anybody experienced that. Like, when I felt like amazing, when I was like, tapping into my yoga, or tapping into my workout sequence, my number of these things, and when I was doing it, it was just it was phenomenal. So we took that in the process. So we do like manual labor, like we're getting in there, like, yeah. So it does a lot for the body. And so we started doing, we already tapped into Raja Yoga with Secret Energy. Again, Secret Energy can be found at secretenergy.com. And we do at least once a week, but if you find something that works, you implement it as many times as you can. So we started implementing to more time during the day, more time during the 7-day cycle. And it was the get start for our days. Mm-hmm. And so when we started doing yoga, yeah. And this became best practice. And some days we get home like, yo, that was tough. That was a lot of work. So we stretch it out, get loose, do some recap, some meditation, stretch it out, talk about it, get it in. But again, so the purpose for what we're doing and the creating on the land here, it's for all the things that we're doing, man, making great connections, growing fresh food, connecting to the land, and connecting to ourselves with people on the same vibration. Or you come out there by yourself and enjoy the space, enjoy the moment. And this is the resonance we want to echo through the creation of this thing long after we're gone, and even set up a space like the Mamos, like, as we start to pay homage and give honors to the land. So hey, when we leave, just say, I'll come here every equinox. You can find me, pull up a chair, a glass of some sarsaparilla, and and I'll be there to communicate with you. So give thanks for the space. And before we hit that next jam session, I want to do a shout out to a few donators and people that's been working with us and contributing, and even show you what a little glass of sarsaparilla looks like. Yeah.
Boom. All right, do you see this hoop here? Do you see that one there? Do you see that one there? Do you see that one there? And that one here? And there are many more to come as we are building, fortifying, fresh fruits and vegetables to be grown in an amazing greenhouse done by yours truly. Bio! Supreme by Sarang.
You know, it went up a lot faster than I thought it would. And
You lose track of time when you're just having fun.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're invested in it, there's just, the environment's good, the vibes are good, we're in nature, there's hawks flying over us, and it just gets done.
Shay. All right, family. So we about to get jamming with you again. So I want to shout out again, Secret Energy, Spirit Tech for showing love as always, as well as I got a picture of a few people. I know our brother. To get us to this point, we had grandparents, of course, people in the community, from Sister Aunt Von, Aunt Debbie, uncles from Tribe. We had Sister Michelle, show love, Drake, and actually I'll do you one better by showing on the website for a moment before we rock out with you, just showing love in the moment, giving thanks. Let me go right here. So once the contributions were given, this again, we've been building this project for about a year and a half now. So it's been saving and showing love, putting a little bit more at a time, a little bit more at a time. So we even did a community run a couple months back where we did a 3K, and everybody came, paid a donation fee, got a T-shirt, and they enjoyed the festivities. And as you can see here, this is actually last year. It's coming back around again, where everybody gave them a $30 donation. We stretched it out, gave a good run. And again, so with increasing the awareness of healthy habits, we share this with everyone around us who's in resonance. And because it's fun, because it's time for it, people pick it up a little bit more easier. And we share and we continue to build one person at a time. So as you see, we continue to grow. You'll find us on this page, OneTribe.io, where we have the Sovereign Living Project going on, and you can contribute here. And you can also find, if I have that on here, I may have to go in the other space and see my people. Where did I put it at? Gallery partners. No, wasn't there. I'll have it by the end of the presentation today. Not much longer. But you can also support here. You can come. We got the Cash App here on the same page as well. You can find the link in the description down below. PayPal. We also have blockchain address, which is Bitcoin, where you can send contributions to Bitcoin, or you can drop it off by the store. Grandparents will be there, aunts will be there, and you will find us there. We can pick it up from there too. So it's 3, 4, 5 ways to kick some contributions our way. and to aid in this project. And even if you say you become you donated $70 and hey, I wanna plant this willow, come plant a trip. We got many places in the community where willow can go. So please, they'll come. We throw it on the back of the truck, take that drive to wherever we need to be. Sometimes we got to drive as far as 2 hours away to get the willows to bring it back. But we'll make that trip with you, and because we know the resonance, and we give thanks for the trip and the harmonic gesture to amplify what we got going on, and you being a part of it makes that much more things rock out in resonance. So we're gonna rock out a bit more with some more music. Me and my brother Sarang.
Yes. Let's share. Let's get into it. All right.
So coming to you in good vibes. Gotta bring it from on high. I gotta swap the screen. Keep rocking it out supreme. Change the image. Can you bring the drum? Yeah. Wholeness and balanced vibrations, I honor you and your manifestations. With wholeness and balance, coming to you through the frequencies, harmonic synchronicities. You are the truth you need. You are the answer you seek. All you need is what's coming from within. Now you know the energy flows within. Without, you'll always tap into the harmony.
Coming to you through the frequency, harmonic synchronicities. Do you feel we? Tell me, do you feel us so? Come and vibe so you know we'll harmonize for sure. When you realize you're here for the balance, and everything that you connect to is not a challenge. When you open your heart, it's where you start and where you return to. Cymatics is how we build. Harmonics gives us a thrill, even a chill when they come together. Tap into your brilliance. Tap into resilience. Tap into you. You. Join the tribe through the links below. You'll know for sure Once you come into the door, you'll vibe for sure, cause you found your tribe. I just be one of the many, and your brother supreme, Sarang. Give thanks. Vibe on. Walking over time. Give thanks, family, for joining us. You got more. The family, we gonna keep rocking out because it's kind of like just the vibe, you know? But we asked for your support, for you to join us. So we're creating a hub here, a resonant space that you can visit and kick it, just chill, you can share, you know, check out the Bhagavad Gita under the willow tree. Come here, take a vacation, you can work, quote unquote, with us, fun with us, and we'll keep this thing moving. If you would like, if you're in the area, I guess area may be the states because we travel to, and you would like, because we're building a blueprint here. If you would like some of the blueprint or we have to share some of what we're doing and you want to bring it to your space, your community, hit us up. We got the budget with how things it costs, what we can do at minimal cost, and we can bring it to you.
You can do a lot just with that intention and bringing that intention to life and actually coming together. This doesn't have to be in one place. This doesn't have to be 1,000 acres. This is a seed we're planting within us. And once you just get things moving, put a little cement in place, put some poles in the ground, you'd be surprised the momentum within us, the momentum inside of that tree that we're planting, and how high those branches start to reach. And together, I mean, when we come in deep into nature, we'll realize nature's just handing us abundance.
Yes.
So it's about like learning how to accept that and be able to manage that and manage just how much abundance we're getting all the time. And so it takes a village, even if we're not all in one place. Let's, you know, get these sustainable communities up and running. Let's get this sustainability. Let's get at least get these just willow trees planted and these watersheds going.
One step at a time, family.
Yeah.
One step at a time. That's it. If you want to get some crypto information, learn how to get this thing popping with crypto, get the profits going, get a little bit better understanding on the crypto verse, holla at your brother, Curtis Aru, Brother Sarang, has some tutelage too. Find me at OneTribe.io, Curtis Aru at OneTribe.io. Email me, text, become a supporter. We have the Sarsaparilla group, however, you know, we're doing it. We're asking you to join and even contribute and support. Give thanks to everybody who's bringing the resonance. Wrap it up.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks for tuning in, family. We appreciate you so much. We give thanks, man. It was fun. We'll join you in the next one. Keep vibing the resonance at top speeds. Wholeness.